We are on our way down to New Caledonia. We were only in Vanuatu for about a week, which is less than we planned, but a weather window opened up that actually featured a little bit of wind from the northeast, and let's just say that's pretty rare for the Pacific this time of year. So, you know, I always like to say sail to the weather, not to a schedule. So kind of sucks having to leave a little bit early, but much rather have the wind with us. Even with the kind of beneficial wind, waves are still pretty big this morning, so it was a rough start, but things have calmed down a bit now. We were able to shake out the reef from the main, the screechers out, trying to plan a little bit ahead for a wind shift that's supposed to be happening a little bit later today. I think there's about 4 or 5 other boats out here with us doing this trek today, so it's, you know, busy waterways. We've heard a few of them talking on the radio, but they couldn't hear us. We were able to talk to another buddy of ours, so I know they're out here. We're keeping an eye out for them, but yeah, you know, it's just kind of a boring passage for this one. It's going to be about 220 miles, so about a day and a half-ish, and yeah, that's about it. The passage may have been short and a bit boring, but it did have a few interesting twists. Amy fell ill after our volcano hike, so I was basically single-handing trying to give her a chance to recover. And among all those boats sailing south was Cheeky Monkey and Sandy Cheeks, meaning leg 2 of our race was on. I'm quite happy to report that even though we started last from Vanuatu, Starry Horizons was the first boat through the Havana Pass into New Caledonia. I did a much better job playing the wind shifts on this passage, and definitely felt a measure of redemption by the end. We all got through the pass fairly late in the day, so the fleet stopped into an anchorage at Port Boise for the night. The next morning, we marched in a parade around the island to the main city of Noumea. Well, we are out in Noumea, completing all our clear-in procedures.
Yes.
We've had customs paperwork done at the marina. Quarantine came to visit the boat. We walked and found the immigration office. So that's all done. SIM card was found
at the post office.
Post office.
Yes.
It's got to get the internet. And now we're out in search of shopping.
Yeah. Checking out all the French provisioning we have.
I think that's half the reason we came here.
Very exciting.
Yeah. I got pretty excited when we spotted a Casino Johnston, but it turns out the French wanted to play a trick on us. This casino was just a regular old grocery store, albeit with an international flair. We can even find Mexican food here. Yeah,
they have fajitas and burritos, which is basically just fajitas without stuffing. And tacos and... oh, it's a burrito kit, excuse me.
Yeah, of course.
And salsa. Lots of different kinds of salsa. Even guacamole, the, you know, shelf-stable guacamole. Choices, choices, choices.
So there's the real reason we came to the French islands, huh?
Pate and terrine and foie gras. Yeah.
Got a lot of food, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We are
still in Noumea.
Fast forwarded like 7 days or something, yeah. Mostly because I got sick, which was no fun. But I'm recovered, and now, what is today?
Today is Game 7 of the World Series.
Our hometown Houston Astros.
And it's tied.
Yeah, 3-3, series is in LA. By the time you guys watch this, you've probably forgotten all about it. But it's important right now, and we've discovered there's one place on the whole island that's showing the game. So we are off to the Ramada.
The Ramada Inn Sports Bar restaurant.
Which is like a half an hour walk from the boat, but things you gotta do to find American sports when you're in French territories. It's always nice to explore a bit more of the city than just the waterfront. Walking around Noumea felt a lot like being back, wandering through towns in France, just without the same sense of history. We managed to find the Ramada and its sports bar fairly easily, and while we were the only Americans there to watch the game, to our amazement, a few baseball fans from New Caledonia were there to watch as well. The Astros jumped out to an early lead, and we celebrated with the final out.
Yes!
Yeah, they won! All right!
Well done, guys.
Wow. Bye.
What'd you think, babe? Astros win!
What a series.
You
Wow.
were lucky. You were lucky. Sorry, you got here. You're lucky.
Hey, we'll take lucky.
Lucky, but today you did very good.
Yeah. You look pretty happy over there.
I am very happy.
Yeah, how awesome was that?
Yeah, it's been well deserved.
Yeah. We're staying another day in Noumea, right?
Yes, but now we're free to leave Noumea and head to the Southern Lagoon,
Yeah.
we think.
So let's take another shout out for like the 3 guys in Noumea who play baseball and were there watching with us. That was awesome.
We had like the biggest baseball fans in all of New Caledonia together.
I think the only fans.
The only, yeah. Well, I would assume that there's more people because they play softball. So,
But still, that was so cool.
yes it was.
And now, finally, we can go explore New Caledonia.
We can go explore.
I think poor Amy had been going a little stir-crazy spending so long in the big city. So with the World Series won, and both of us feeling better, we raised the anchor and headed out to a beautiful spot nearby. We're moving again.
We are.
That's kind of exciting. Where were we intending to go?
We were intending to go to Îlot Maître today, but we kind of got a later start. And
I thought it was a lighthouse tonight.
oh, right, sorry. The Amadee Lighthouse was the goal for today. Sorry, it's 10 miles away, but it's directly upwind. So we got a later start than we thought, and with all the tacking, we're like, okay.
Maybe not so much. Plus,
maybe not gonna make it.
We've got a parent wind of like 23, 25 right now.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty windy. But there's this island right here, Îlot Maître, and the leeward side has a bunch of mooring balls and a bunch of boats, and so I think we'll pop in here and try check this out. Maybe get an earlier start tomorrow. With lighter winds, hopefully.
Hey, at least we moved a little bit.
We moved, we got out of Noumea, it was great. The water's clean, we could probably scrub the bottom tomorrow, which we need to do.
Yeah, it's on the list. We've stopped moving.
We have stopped moving. We're on a mooring ball now.
Yeah, you look a little bit happier to be out of the city, don't you?
I am happier. The big city is kind of tough. The big city.
I know, when we're used to being out on beaches and atolls and all that stuff. Yeah.
Now we're at this beautiful anchorage, and there are these awesome overwater bungalows, which I'm sure people are paying hundreds of dollars a night to get the view that we're getting.
And the moorings are free, apparently.
Yeah,
we think.
moorings are free. I think because it's a protected marine reserve, that you just pick up a mooring ball, and there's like 20 boats here.
Yeah, you know, the French countries do it right. They're like one of the only ones that seem to provide free moorings. French Polynesia, we had a few.
That's true. The U.S. Virgin Islands, we had some.
Yeah.
And they do baguette here, so, you know.
Yeah, that's the victory right there.
Baguette and cheese.
Alright, so since we were intending to make it further south, pit stop tonight,
Yes.
and more sailing tomorrow?
Yes, and we even have some friends here, so hopefully we'll have some sundowners tonight. Gorgeous sunset.
That's what makes Amy really happy.
I'm a happy camper right now.
That's what I like to hear. The next morning, the wind had completely died, and we had a few visitors of the non-human variety. Don't run into the boat.
Eat the grass, eat the grass. That one's smaller. This one's smaller, man.
Wow, that water is really clear right now.
He's gonna come up. No? Faking us out. One, two, three.
Yay for turtles!
Yay, turtles! Oh, there he is.
What'd you think? Those turtles pretty damn cool.
Yeah, we'd heard that they're everywhere, so it was neat to see some swimming around the boat this morning.
Alright, I guess that was worth leaving Noumea.
Definitely worth leaving Noumea.
So I'm inside working on a video today, and I look out, and I see legs in the air. I have no idea what's going on.
Hi.
What are you doing under there?
I'm cleaning the table.
Cleaning the table?
Oh, I lost my paper towel now. Yes, I'm cleaning the table. It gets moldy. The fiberglass gets moldy. Everything gets moldy. So yes, I'm cleaning.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, the
Boat yoga.
Yeah, you look pretty red. You might need a little blood rushing out of the head soon.
It's warm. There's not a lot of wind today. Oh.
Oh, hey, you're up above the table now. Oh, disappeared again. It's a little calm this morning, isn't it?
It is flat calm.
Oh my goodness.
It's like glass.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the ocean.
It's like 15 feet deep here.
And that's legitimately our shadow, like right there.
You can see the stingray.
Well, I hope I'm getting him. It's tough to tell.
He is kicking up some sand too. He's feeding.
There he is. So now that it's calm, where are we going?
We are going to the Amadee Lighthouse.
Lighthouse time,
Amadee?
huh?
Amadee Lighthouse.
Amadee Lighthouse. What are you doing back here?
Putting lines out.
Oh, are you the eternal optimist?
I am. We have like a 10-mile motor today. It's beautiful out. Figure why the heck not? And we have Kyle visiting in like 10 days. And I love to serve our guests freshly caught fish, so I'm gonna be hopeful.
Clicker appropriately on, huh?
Clicker is appropriately on. We are good to go. We got 2 lines out. This one's the white squid. That one's the cedar plug.
Competition's on.
Competition's on.
Looks like we made it.
We did. We are the only sailboat here.
Yeah. No one else wanted to make the motor, I suppose.
I guess not, but it is really beautiful. But there's more here than I thought there would be. Like there's, well, first of all, there's a mega yacht or ferry or something and a couple tour boats. But there's like a jet ski rental and there's like buildings and picnic tables and then the lighthouse. So we're not out isolated.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have cell signal,
Stuff
that's
around here.
important.
Yeah, there's cell phone signal, that's great. We have internet.
Now, the more important question, though, is how do we do fishing?
We caught 0 fish.
That sounds about normal.
Not impressed.
All right, well, maybe lunchtime and then we'll go tour the island.
I think lunchtime, island tour, we'll go up the lighthouse. Maybe if it's still pretty bright when we get back, I'll go snorkeling.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, what did we find?
A nature guide?
The information of the island?
The information. This is about animals. So there's a little thing about the turtles and about some fish and the vegetation.
Nothing about the lighthouse yet, though.
Nothing about the lighthouse yet.
All right, still got to be on the hunt. The lighthouse does completely dominate the island, so in truth, the hunt wasn't hard at all. Hey, you. Did you find the lighthouse?
We found the lighthouse.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It doesn't look very open though.
Yeah, that's the bad news. It's closed. It only opens on the days that the tour boat comes between 9:30 and 3.
And it is 4:42.
That means that you have to come with all the crowds. So.
And that's lame.
Yeah, I thought we were being sneaky and coming after the boat left. No luck.
Aw. Well, it's is gorgeous the right word or interesting?
I think it's pretty.
It's just showing her age. Got a little rust up there.
Yeah. But I like the rivet pattern since it's a metal lighthouse. It's pretty cool actually.
It's always a bummer when your plans don't work out, but exploring the beautiful beach surrounding the island was a nice fallback plan. What did we just find on the beach?
We found a sea snake. A venomous sea snake.
No,
Very
you said enough with
common
snake.
around here.
Okay, so yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get. But that's a pretty legitimate snake. Ugh. They're not supposed to bite though, right?
Very small mouths.
Okay, well, so...
Watch your pinkies.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stay away. I think that's my safest course of action here.
Good plan, sweetie, good plan.
Did you find another snake?
I did.
Oh my god.
It's coming for you,
Oh
sweetie.
my god. Don't worry, dude. We're cool. Give me your space, you give me mine. I have to admit they're smaller than I thought they'd be.
They are pretty small. But look at their flat tail. It's freaking cool.
Help them swim, right?
Yeah. It says they only come on land to digest their food, shed their skin, and mate. And
I mean, those are
suppose lay
3
eggs,
good
too.
reasons.
Yeah.
All right, so we weren't able to go up the lighthouse, but
We were not.
did we at least learn something?
Yes, we did. We learned that the lighthouse was built, like manufactured in parts in France, and then they shipped it over and built it here in Noumea, or New Caledonia, I should say. And it's like 150 years old.
Yeah, like 1865, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty impressive. And it's France's first metal lighthouse. Yeah.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, it is.
And it must still be running because I hear a diesel generator back there somewhere.
There's a lot of stuff here on this island. There's like a little boutique and a restaurant and a dive shop. But I'm pretty sure when the big ferry leaves, it's vacated. I guess there's a crew boat and all the crew went home except for just a few people. I saw one lady. So, yeah.
The people stranded on the island overnight.
I guess so. But it's like the time for the cruisers to come because all the other boats have come in on their dinghies and wandering about. So yeah.
Nice little stop, huh?
Yeah, it was a good stop. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to come back and go up the lighthouse, but not the worst thing in the world.
All right, back to home we go.
Back to home we go.
We spent a few more days exploring the Southern Lagoon on our own, but we couldn't go too far as we had to be back in Noumea soon to pick up our friend Kyle.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed our little glimpse of New Caledonia. We are at Fraser Island and we're headed north. And in a few days, we'll be in the Great Barrier Reef, which is very exciting. We also have a new t-shirt campaign going on through Bonfire. We are, number one, selling our t-shirts internationally this time, so everybody in the world can get an Out Chasing Stars t-shirt. And number two, the profits, all of the profits from the t-shirt campaign are going to the Tangaroa Blue Foundation. And they are a program here in Australia that is helping clean up marine debris from the oceans. So, if you're interested in repping Out Chasing Stars while you're out and about, click below. We've got a link to the t-shirt sale. In the meantime, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.